Hey Ringside crew. Welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe, Panther the Third.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to the internationally known, as the voice said, Dudes at Ringside podcast. And as you said, I'm your host, Joe, Panther the Third. And man, today I have a young lady that is from Northern Ireland, number 2 on the list of the Northern Ireland people. Yay, the flag is big lit up again. So, if you want to introduce yourself to my internationally known audience.
Hello guys, so I'm Skye James, the Rainbow Rebel, and I come from Belfast.
Wow, awesome. So who trained you? Who trained you, Skye?
So I mainly trained under Tucker, who some people may know from NXT UK.
Oh wow. So what kind of advice did he give you with the put into what you like your character and your style of wrestling is?
He says pretty much what everyone does, basically have your own personality, turn it up to 10. And he is a very good coach. He's very good in getting us to make sure that we sell everything very well, that we put on a good show as wrestlers. And something he taught me that I know a lot of other people don't get taught is he always taught us how to work the camera. So how to work to the hard cam, how to work the camera moving around the ring, and of course how to work to the audience, whoever's at the front, whoever's at the very back. He very much emphasized this about how important it was to reach those people who are at the very back seats.
So let's go back. What were you thinking the first time you walked into the training facility and sat down? What were you thinking? Like, oh my gosh.
I was very, very nervous. I was just 16 at the time. I show up at the training school and basically just seen a crowd of guys outside. You could quite clearly tell they were wrestlers, all had their wrestling looks, the classic t-shirts at the time, the Daniel Bryan t-shirt, the John Cena t-shirts, all that. And then when I got chatting to the guys, was just after one of the Royal Rumbles, so we were all chatting about the Royal Rumbles, and I felt like I fit in instantly.
Oh wow. So let's go a little bit further into your career, like the beginning. So what were you thinking the first time you went through the curtain for your very first match?
I'd be honest, at that point, I wasn't really thinking. I was just kind of went in the audio pilot. Like before I went out, I was nervous. I was excited. I was so full of energy that I was practically jumping at the other side of the curtain. And as soon as I went out, I felt a lot more calmer. I felt collected. I was like, right, I can do this. I played to the crowd. I got in the ring and I did the match. And according to a few of my peers, I did very well in the match.
So what is like your normal week of a show like? What is your schedule like?
Honestly, like a show week depends really like where the show is. If the show's at home, it's like any other week. I go to my normal shoot job. I go to my training. If it's at home, I help take down the ring. Then I'll show up, put up the ring for the show, and then do the show itself. Whenever I'm doing a show that's not at home at Belfast, then the week's a wee bit more complex. I do continue like my normal shoot job. Then I have to get all packed and then have to get to the airport. And then I have this weird routine no matter what that I always watch Scooby-Doo the night before a match. I don't know what it is. I feel like if I don't watch it, I'm going to have a very bad time at the show. But it's one of those superstitions.
Ooh. What is your all-time favorite episode of Scooby-Doo?
Oh, that's a really hard one. That is a really hard one. Gosh, I don't know if I can pick just one. I really
Ooh.
like that theme park episode they did. That was really
Mm,
fun. And I really like the ice hockey themed one.
mm. Did
And
you ever
then
see it? Sorry.
and then of course like the WrestleMania Scooby Doo movie they did.
I remember that one. Yeah, we were showing that on Cartoon Network like I think last month or something like that. So did you ever get a chance to watch any of the live action the movies ones they've done?
Oh, I've seen all of them multiple times.
I can imagine you probably have like the box set from the original, with
Yep.
Casey Kasem as was he Shaggy? Yeah, he was Shaggy, right?
Yeah.
Casey Kasem. Ooh. So if you had to take any of the characters out of their cartoon world and bring him with you into the ring, which character would you have as like your manager?
Oh, now if I had Scooby Doo, I would have much fun with that. But I think the best one to pick would be Velma because Velma's very smart. I feel like Velma would come up with a very good strategy and I would win every single match.
Have you thought of dressing like either one of the Velma or like Daphne for like Halloween yet, or have you done that already?
Well, I nearly did it one year when I was tagging with my friend Enzo. I tried to talk him into doing Scooby and Shaggy, so I'd actually bought a Scooby Doo onesie and was trying to talk him into wearing a green T-shirt to be Shaggy. But in the end, we ended up doing Joker and Harley Quinn.
Well, they're cool too. Though they're cool
Yeah.
too. So, what is
So it
your
might have been
favorite?
a good thing because I think that I would have struggled to wrestle in the big fluffy onesie.
Yeah, you would have been a little bit hot. And yeah,
Yeah.
I have a little bit. I have a few of the onesies I rent. I have Ren and Stimpy. My sister gave me a Darth Vader one. It just has like the outfit, doesn't have like the head. What is your favorite food?
Oh, ice cream. Ice cream,
Ooh.
100% ice cream. Like, I'm that type of person that will actually, you will see me walking in the street eating ice cream if it is raining, hailstones going, a big wind like a hurricane. I'm still eating ice cream.
Oh, jeez. So what do you like? What do you like on your ice cream? Just a plain ice cream, or do you put like toppings on it?
Honestly, like a plain ice cream on its own is brilliant, but sometimes I do like a wee flake in it.
Would flakes be the sprinkles?
No, I just have that in the States. It's like a chocolate bar. It's really, really nice. It, we tend to put them in ice cream. Like whenever you get like an ice cream cone or whatever, you put it in the ice cream. It's quite cool. It's quite crumbly as well. So whenever you're eating it, it does crumble, and then more of it ends up on top of the ice cream.
Hmm. No, that's why I said I thought you were trying to some people have a different word for sprinkles, so I thought flakes were sprinkles. I was like, oh, it's just sprinkles, and then you're like, no, it's like so I'm like, American wrestling fans, listen to this lady. She knows what she's talking about. We don't need sprinkles. We need flakes.
You need flakes,
Yeah.
plus you
Do you
can't
like?
beat like the chocolate, Cadbury's chocolate.
Oh, yeah, that does sound good. But do you like Hershey bars, or you just like the flake ones?
No, I'll be honest with you, like not to put down America, but Hershey's not as good. Like, see the chocolate we have back here, like the dairy milk, anything by Cadbury's. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, I
And
like
then we
Hershey's, but
also
like,
have this brand. It's like a fancy brand called Lint.
mm,
Do you have that in America?
what's it called?
Lint.
Lint, no. Ah, it sounds familiar, but I'm not too sure.
Oh,
Um,
it's so like it practically melts in your mouth.
oof. Sounds like I need to get a package. Amazon, do they have the name? You just send me the thing and I put it in the search bar. Oh, they do. What? How much does it cost to get to me? $80. Better be worth it. Do you collect anything when you go to like the different shows and stuff like that?
Um, don't collect anything it shows, but I do have like I do collect comic books.
Ooh, what's like your oldest comic book you've ever gotten?
Um, I'm not too sure because like when I've got like a few that would be like as far back as the 80s, like older than me, that like I've got enough friends and stuff. Most of my comics tend to be DC, and I like get my weekly comics, and then every so often if I see one I like the look of, I'll get that.
Mm.
So I've got about 500 at the minute.
Wow, 500 comic books. Do you have like crates in like a certain room and they're all stacked up to the ceiling, or do you have them like certain areas of the house?
I have 2 bookcases just full of
Okay.
books.
Wow, bookcases. That's crazy. Um, do you we're getting toward the fun part of the interview. Oh, it's all been fun so far. So, um, if any of my fans would like to follow you on social media, how can they find you?
At Skye_wrestling on pretty much any of the platforms.
Okay. If any of my fans would like to buy any merchandise for you, how can they find it?
I don't have a lot of merch at the minute, but I do have a page set up, and you'll find the link on my Instagram.
Awesome. Um, with it being the end of the year, if you could write a letter to yourself, your younger self, what would you say?
Basically, to just keep doing what you're doing, and just keep showing. I would say like over this year, I definitely feel like I have gotten more confident with my wrestling. So I would probably tell my younger self to just be a bit more confident. Stuff that you don't think you can do, you can do.
Awesome. Skye, I would like to thank you so much for coming on the podcast. Finally, we finally decided and got this done. Um, thank you so much. If don't forget to go give her a nice follow on social media. She's awesome. She's a very awesome wrestler, and I'm very awesome to have you on. I'm Joe Panther the Third. Your turn.
Oh, am I meant to talk here?
Yeah, your
Skye James.
and we will catch you in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.